Hello everyone, I'm Carol and I'm back to show you another completed journal. This time I have used a kit from Enchanted Journal Kit. This is kind of a new designer to me and it's been fun. This has been requested by its new owner and will be going out this week. This is 6 inches wide by 9 inches tall. I have lace on the spine. That is a 2 1/4 inch spine. And it has 2 signatures. There's the back of the journal. Now I have used the main portion of the kit is Enchanted Journal Kit. And then I've used some Angela Kerr designs, Sweet Vintage Print, and Bluebell design. And Yolanda has requested that she just wanted this band on it, a very simple closure, and that worked out really well to put the little ribbon, tie a bow there, and she can take that off if she wants and have it plain or do whatever she prefers on it. And we will go inside. This Santa, it has stickles on it. I've added some little pearls. And I've colored the pearls so it matches the colors in the journal. And as we open, the front has a pocket here that I've added lace to. This is some of the Angela Kerr paper, her background paper that she uses. And I've made a little tag. This is from Sherry Smurr. This is her, this book belongs to tags that I use all the time, and I just print them in different colors and add a little gold to them, and it works perfect for these tags. And that's plain on the back. She can do some writing on the back of that. And then I've added some little gems here on one of the tags in the kit. And here is the little drummer girl, and she's got her crown. I've added some stickles and lots of little glitzy gems on there. And I've sewn around all the pages to give it a lot more stability. Here is some paper that I had in my stash, and I made a little pocket for that. Used a Martha Stewart punch, added some gems and some lace. And I tinted that lace with a light pink to go along. I thought it looked better on that particular pocket. Here's a journaling card that I've added lace to and backed it. And here's one of the little images in the kit. I love this little image. And then I added gems all the way around the heart. That took a little bit of time, but it was fun to do and it was worth it in the end. And here's some little gathered lace here that I've added at the top. A couple of journaling cards that are in the kit. Some of the cards I've left plain and some of them I have lined, but most of these are plain. So here's another image from the kit. And journaling space to write. And here's lace. This is some of the Angela Kerr paper. And here's some lace that I have added for a pocket. I sewed around this one and added coffee dyed paper on the back. This is a postcard. And this is, I believe this is one of the kits from Sweet Vintage Prints. And I thought that was perfect for a winter Christmas journal. Then I have these bags in my stash that I've had for quite a long time. And so I added lace to the bag, made it a pocket. And then I won't show everything. There are some goodies in the pocket that will keep that for surprise for its new owner. I put one of the one of the pieces of ephemera on the bag, made it a pocket, added lace, and then here's another place to write. And I did the same thing with the other side. Here's another little journaling card, and I've sewn around that pocket and added these little gems I got at the Dollar Tree, and I've used them over and over. They come in all different colors. I think I have the pink and kind of a turquoise, and the pink worked perfect in this journal. And here's another pocket from the kit with a little girl on there, and here is some more of the journaling cards. I backed them all with either parchment or coffee dyed paper, whichever worked best for the image that was there. And here's a little image from the kit. I added that to the writing space here. Here's another page. Here's more of those gems that I've added. This is the coffee dyed paper that I put under my paper when I coffee dye all of my paper. And of course, we love that crinkly sound. And then I cut them down to size and have sewn around it and made it a noisy page in the journal. And here's another pocket. This is a die cut that I have. And I put one of these little bingo cards behind the die cut, the frame, and made it a pocket, and then made a tag with seam binding bow. And then I've edged the tag, a lot of the tags I've edged in the gold. There's another pocket there. And here is, this says, Good Tidings of Comfort and Joy. And I've added the little gems, Martha Stewart Punch, made a pocket from this was paper, scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. And it went perfect with this journal. And here's a little envelope that I didn't glue shut. She can do that if she chooses and use it to put something in, or she can write on it for kind of some private writing space. And there's another one of those little Dollar Tree gems. And there's a little journaling card inside of that. And I made the closure with the, those little Velcro dots. They're the invisible ones that you get at Walmart. And here's another one of those pictures. I've etched it in kind of a, this is a rose gold pen that I have, that I used, and went around in that, used a pocket from the ephemera and the kit, and added lace to that little half piece of coffee dyed paper, and then she can write there. There's vellum. That's not supposed to be there. I'll have to get that off later. Well, I'll get that off. There it goes. And here is graph paper that she can write on also. I thought that looked really good with the vellum there. And the other side of the graph paper. And here is another image from the kit. I've added gems to that, just one. Those gems are really nice because they have the small ones, the little gems, and then these bigger circles that work great for flowers and, as you see here, ornaments and whatever. And there's some more there. More writing space. This is food coloring that I dyed the paper with. Here's another Martha Stewart Punch, a little different one. More of those gems. I've added lace. Another one of those pictures, and here is a little journaling card. And here's another page from this, I believe, is Angela Kerr's page. And I thought it went so well in this journal. Here's the center of the first signature. I've added pearls and gems on that, and I've just left it like that because I thought it was such a pretty page. I didn't want to disturb it any more than I had to. And here's the other side of that other paper. The Angela Kerr. I've added some trim here, put a pocket in, and here's this cute little girl. I put lace on her, made her a journaling card. And here's the other side of the food color dyed paper. Here I have, I'm not sure if you can see that. It is, I've used the, the paste. Can't think of what it is. It's a Tim Holtz, I cannot think of it. You're probably all yelling what it is, but anyway, you know what it is, and I put it in a stencil and put the holly there. And here it is another page from the kit. You can tell I haven't done a video in a while. And then here is more graph paper, the other side of the vellum. And here is the other side of that little paper that the coffee dyed paper that I cut, and it's like a half page. And I made a pocket, added the gem and lace, and then these two journaling cards go in there. Then on the other side, there's another pocket within a pocket. And here's a pretty little journaling card. And there's another one that goes into the bottom pocket. Here I've made a belly band, and this is one of those that move up and down. She can have it just anywhere she wants it, or play with it and see what she likes best, but it is movable. I've added this journaling card, backed it with coffee dyed paper, added lace here, and here I had this lace a long time. They're stickers, and so I added a little ink to them and inked the page, and I thought that looked nice on that page for writing space. Here's the other side of that crinkly paper, another page from the kit, and here is a little, I have these little paper clips, and I won't open that, but it's an envelope and it comes off, and well, maybe I will, because I'm not sure if, yes, this one has a journaling card in it. Some of them I've left open, but it just clips right back on to the page, and it has this little star on it. It's kind of a rose gold clip, and it does fit on there. I'll fix it later. And here's just an image from the kit that I just fussy cut out and thought it looked good on that page. And that is not a pocket, it's just for decorative purposes. And here's another page to write, and here's the bag, and I've left that one plain, the other side of that bag, and I've cut it open, and there's goodies inside. Here's another pocket, and I've sewn around it. I've added one of the flowers that I punch from a punch that I have, and here is that little girl all dressed like Santa, and excuse me, and here is a another little image or tag with a bow, and this is more from the kit, and here's another tag from the kit, and I've added a seam binding. It's not really a bow, it's just I crinkled it up and glued it to the top, and I've edged that in the gold pen. And here's another little flower that was in the kit and somewhere on a page that I had as a scrap, so I cut it out and put it on this little pocket. And oh, this is one of my favorite pages in the in the kit. I think that's so pretty. I've added stickles and just left it as it is, as a pretty pocket. And then this is a pocket here. Added a pocket here from some of that background paper. Some gems, some of the little gathered lace, and here was one of the pieces of fussy cut ephemera. And here is a journaling card. It looks like a present. And there's an old Santa and another card with a bow on it. And that's the end of the first signature. Now the next signature is, there's jolly old Santa there. I've added some gems here. And I've just left that plain. This is so pretty, just the way it is, I think. And I've put lace here, and then there's lace down the center so it doesn't look so plain. And here is another pocket, and I believe that is from Angela Kerr's kit, as is this. And that's another tag. I've added the gem there and some lace at the top with a squirrel on it. And here's another page from the kit, and I've added lace here and made it into a pocket. Some of these pockets are filled and some are not. So she could do some more. Now this, I'm not sure if that'll even show up in the camera. I'll hold that up a little bit to see if you can see without making you dizzy. But they're little snowmen, and it's an embossing folder that I have. So I did the whole piece and cut it so that the snowmen fit. And then I added gems for their buttons. And then here's lace that I've added at the top. And another tag that I made, adding lace and gems and a chiffon bow. And then here's another page from the kit. And here's the other side of that bag, and there's some goodies in that side. Here she can write over this if she chooses, or maybe add pockets herself or something that she wants. And here is another fussy cut ephemera that I added to that page and added some inking. And there's a page that I've added lace to. Here I've added pearls to this, the flat backs. And the same on this side. There's the other, one side of the crinkly paper. Here's some trim that I have, and there's more writing space. And here's a little pocket, another little half page that I cut and made a pocket out of this. And there's a journaling card inside that pocket. There might be a couple of things. Yes, there's a couple of things in there, but I'll leave that to surprise her so she can have some element of surprise when she gets the journal. And then I've added another one of those little Dollar Tree gems there. The other side I've just added gold trim, and this is the coffee dyed paper. I do that on my little broiler pan. And here is vellum, another page of that, and graph paper. And this one, I have taken the page and with the two girls on it, and I've folded it where the tree is, because it would have been too big for that, but I didn't want to cut off the girls, so I did it this way, and I've sewn around it so that on the other side it's like this, and then she can open it up and write here, and then there's writing space there. And the other side of that, here's another pocket. These pockets, everything in this kit is so pretty. It's just beautiful with pockets and scenery, just a winter time scenery. And they're so pretty. And then here's the lace I've added there. There's another lady getting ready to throw a snowball. And another little tag. and a little snowman tag, and I've added ribbon and bows to those. And the center of the second signature, I've added lace here. This is my, really, I love this lace and I can't get it anymore. And so it was at Hobby Lobby, and I don't know what they're doing, but it's not anything good because they hardly have any of that anymore. But I do have lots of laces that I use, but this one was one that I thought was really special, and it was small, and I have a little bit left, but it's just what it is, so I have to find something else. There's more gems of the Dollar Tree gems I've added to the tree. And here's another pocket. It says Merry and Bright. I've added a fussy cut set of bells there. And there's a deer with some poinsettia. I've added a bow to that. And there's that one. And more page to write. And here is, it was kind of a little oval that I've sewn around. I did like almost a buttonhole stitch all the way around. And then I added, to make it look like a rug, and I added the little fussy cut box with the bow. And then here's a Santa tag that was in the kit, and I've added some gems to that also. Here's the other side of that page that I had folded. And there's the other side to that, and I added a pocket with a scene, winter scene on it with buildings. And this is a really cute little tag. I don't know if you can see Santa there at the door. And I really like that. I added the gold around the edges and did a bow there. More graph paper and vellum. Here's the other side of that half paper. There's another picture of Santa and made a pocket out of him. And there's the little tag with lace. I have this in my stash, and I believe that was some that was gifted to me, and I added that for a ruffle at the top. And here's some of that floral trim. And here's more writing space, another page. This is a die cut that I have, and so I cut it out in that sparkly paper that you saw earlier and put that there. And here's another one of the pockets with lace added. There is one of those little winter, this is a little girl with a tree, and here is some lily of the valley, it almost looks like, in a bow. And that is, here's the other side of that crinkly paper. Here's another gem added to that, and the same here. These pages were so pretty it was hard to cover them and add things on some of them. So there's another plain page, and there's another fussy cut girl that I cut out, and she's got little tiny pearls around her headpiece and her buttons. And then I added some cheesecloth here and inked it a little bit to give it some color. The other side of that bag, here's another Santa at the door, and I didn't do anything to the back of it, so I'll have to do that. And here's a pocket, and a postcard in that one, and more writing space. There's another winter scene with the snowmen, and here is a postcard that I've made into a pocket, and this was in the kit. And then here's the gems I've added, and another one of those flowers, a little round snowman that was fussy cut in the kit. And here is another tag that I've added, one of the tabs that comes also, and put it inside there. And then here is, I've added gold trim here. It's kind of a tan with gold dots. And then cut a piece of the page, added the gems, added some ruffled lace, made it into a pocket. Here is a postcard. I've sewn around that. And this is the letter that didn't fit in the back that I usually put. And so I put those in every one of my journals, and it just tells about what you can do with a journal when you have one. And so I put that in this pocket because it fit much better, and added the postcard. Here's another two that says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." I've added gems and lace. Two tags in there. These are tall tags from the kit. And added lace to that. And there's the other side of the kit. I've signed the journal, as I always do. Put a pocket here on the back. And here's a little envelope with the Velcro. And then there's some goodies that she can use for throughout the journal, or do whatever she wants with on there. And that concludes this video. I hope you have enjoyed this. I haven't done one for probably 3 weeks. I have been working on journals. I've been very busy. I have 4 more Christmas journals coming, and a prayer journal. And so I just have to get the videos done. They're all ready to do, and 3 of the Christmas journals I'm working on the covers now. So one is completely finished. So I'll be doing a video soon on that, and I will be back. And if you liked, I hope you will put a like on the video. I hope you've all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and have lots of things to be thankful for. And I will see you the next time. Thank you.